right? Because I'm not, because that was
no, it was a big concert. It was a big concert.
Band Aid was the concert. Live Aid was the concert.
Live Aid's the concert. Yeah,
Live Aid was the concert. Right. So, well, either way. So
if everybody knows the famous, if you've seen the movie on Freddie Mercury, that's the famous scene at the end.
Yeah, you've seen
during the last concert that they did together as Queen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Harry Belafonte calls up Lionel Richie and is like, you know what? I am tired of all of these songs about helping Black people being sung by white folks. We need to sing something. So Lionel says, all right. So he calls up Quincy. He wants to do something, right? Hits him up. So Quincy
pause there. I think there's some stuff that's missing in here because I was waiting for you to do this. Have you all seen the Quincy Jones documentary?
I have not watched it. All
right. He loves vodka, so I know this situation was different. They have to hide his vodka, like his kids have to hide vodka from him in the house. They were showing it in the documentary. He was like, "Where's my goddamn Grey Goose?" And Rashida was like, "Daddy, I put it up. Damn it, I need my Grey Goose." If I'm doing this interview, he would say, if I'm doing my interview, I want my vodka.
You know, he'd be like, yeah, man, yeah.
And then, I'm wondering if Lionel went over there drinking vodka with him. So I'm saying, like, come on, man. I got a whole bottle of back then it'd been Smirnoff because we didn't have Grey Goose. So they'd be like, I got a whole bottle of Smirnoff. Come on by, Lionel.
Right. Who knows? Like I said, well, I'll say this. What's fun about Quincy is every story about Quincy is the same. Like, his character is never different in any scenario, right? It's everyone has that exact same energy when they talk about him, right? So Lionel calls Quincy. Quincy's like, you know who we need? We need to call Stevie. They're calling Stevie. Stevie's not calling them back, which is funny as hell to me because it's the idea of how back in the day, all you had was a landline phone, period. You call, you have to leave a message with somebody. The message hopefully gets given to someone. But this is Lionel Richie calling up Stevie Wonder. Somebody should be like, hey, Lionel on the phone. So the fact that Stevie wasn't calling back, I want to know why. I want to find out. They don't talk about why he ain't calling back. But if he keeps calling and he's not calling him back, what Stevie was like, that nigga don't want shit. Like, that's
hey, you know some beef from back when he was with the Commodores and they was on tour. You know it had to be something like that from back in 78.
He probably talking shit about these little stupid ass songs he got.
Exactly.
Hey, look, I hate that goddamn Hello song. I told him not to do that song, Hello.
Dancing on the ceiling, my ass. So,
no. Yeah, because he had the blind chick making the thing up.
That's what I'm saying. They trying to be funny. Nigga trying to be funny and shit, dancing on the ceiling. Nigga, I dance on your. So who knows? But Stevie's not called him back. So Quincy was like, you know what? I got to talk to Michael tomorrow. I'm gonna hit him up. So talks to Michael. Michael's like, all right, anything Quincy wants, Quincy go get. So Michael and Lionel Richie start trying to get this song together. But Lionel Richie tells you very early on that Michael kept on calling him Lionel. Just know that's funny as fuck. I actually wrote that down, like him calling him Lionel, and just continued on Lionel. We need to, and I'm like, that's you just choosing to call him something else. And Big Sip is like,
no. Keep in mind, Stacey, they were on the same label. He should know how to pronounce his name. They were.
He knows. He absolutely knows how to pronounce his name. That's what makes it funny as fuck. Is that he grew up with this man. Okay, you have been saying his name probably longer than you've been saying your own, and you have decided I'm just gonna call him Lionel. Fuck it. That's funny as shit. Like, that's some shit that I would do, is just keep calling somebody a different name or mispronouncing their name. And the Big Sip is like, well, down south, that's how we pronounce it. I said, but that's not his name.
No, man, that's Mike. You ain't so
from down south. He's from Gary.
That's exactly. I'm like, it's up. Like I said, look, you may know somebody named Lionel, and that's fine, but that's what his name is. Lionel Richie name is Lionel Richie. Like, that ain't the name. So they start trying to write this song, right, and not really taking it serious. That year, Lionel Richie is going to be hosting the AMAs, which are coming up. They're trying to work it out. As they're trying to book talent, they can't figure out when can we get everybody together. And they realize at the AMAs, everybody will be together, which is brilliant, honestly. It's a great idea. But now it's the like, oh shit, we got to hurry up and get this song together. Wait a minute. Then we have, so they start trying to continue to write. And Lionel said that while he was in there trying to write, he kept on hearing this hiss, and there was a snake. And Michael was like, oh, because he apparently had lost a snake. And he was like, oh, okay, I'm so glad. He's like, the snake heard us singing and he wanted to come out and hear what was going on, Lionel. Isn't this great? And Lionel Richie is like, man, if I don't get the fuck up out of this nigga house. Like, when you look at those, like the video of them trying to get it together, that fro was dry, like it was a fro. It was no longer a jerry curl. It
was like a sideways fro.
Right back. It started shriveling up. It was dry. It looked light brown. And like, when you look at the videos, his hair looked dark. No, it was dishwater dirty brown. And he was tired. They, like I said, as they were trying to book people, the producers are trying to find folks. And something that they said that I thought was really interesting is that somebody was like, you know what, we should get Madonna. Madonna is it right now. She's climbing the charts. And they didn't want Madonna. They went with Cyndi Lauper. And so now here you go. Cyndi Lauper, first off, I love with all of my heart. Cyndi Lauper still thinks it's 1984, and I'm not going to tell her that it's not. Okay. Right? That's just that. I'm not going to be the one to tell her. Okay. So I feel like Madonna at that time, extremely risque for that time, right? Like a virgin and whatnot. So she was like the X-rated Cyndi. And Cyndi was kind of like the G-rated Madonna, like as far as like even just the way that she
was like the pop princess.
They were yeah, that was it. Like especially like the way the clothes that they wore. I'm not going to say very similar because I mean there's a lot of things in the 80s that just everybody was doing, but just even if both of them had on those like tutu tulle skirts, right?
They love those, yes,
right, exactly. So everybody had one, right? But Cindy's is going to be multicolored and just bright and vibrant, and Madonna's is going to be jet black.
Black.
Be black.
White, like you getting married.
And so I feel like they could not have Madonna there for this "We Are the World" thing. Now, maybe I think now they could probably call her up, but who wants to talk to Madonna now? But. Like I said, when then also my other part is Stevie finally showing up when it's time to record. Like, what I miss? Like, what's going on?
Y'all already wrote the song?
Oh, y'all already wrote it? Oh, I can't hear the right. Oh, y'all already wrote it? Damn, that's crazy. I mean, like, what y'all need me to do since I'm here? Like, Stevie literally was the one who came late at the group project. Like we've been trying to get in touch with you. We've been sending emails. We've been calling, and now it's the day of the presentation. And here you come, like, all right, so y'all want me to start off talking or what? Like, no, nigga, we don't even.
Y'all need to sing. I can sing.
Like, that's what you want me to do. But I, like I said, thoroughly enjoyed the documentary. Just seeing how everything again is getting together.
But hold on, but speaking of Cyndi Lauper though, but y'all see her get mad while they was laughing at her sing.
Yes.
You see Michael's face though.
Hey, Michael's shade is a high level.
Michael hella shady.
No, you notice that he has every other Jackson that's singing except for one in the world. You already know who it is, Jermaine.
Right. Because I looked up, I'm like, is that Latoya? Like I want, like I said, I've seen this a million times, right? But as you're watching, you're like, hey, there go Latoya. Is that Jackie?
Yep.
Like, okay.
Marlon, Randy, Tito, where Jermaine.
Oh, Tito drove, so that's what they had to everybody rode together. But Jermaine ass ain't gonna be that. Ain't gonna be no Jermaine. Nah.
No, I think Jermaine. He didn't tell Jermaine. You know, Jermaine would have been there for that to try to stunt because he would have been thinking he got a solo too. Jermaine would. He tried to pull the Prince. Maybe. Do I have a solo like my brother?
He was probably trying to hit Barry Gordy up, thinking he had something to do with it. Like, nope. This me and Quincy.
Okay, so I wrote that down, right? Okay. So with this, wait a minute. So with this, no one knew what was going on. It was top secret. Nobody knew. Dionne Warwick said she didn't know what they were doing until she got there. Literally, when at that point, Quincy, well, I ain't gonna say at that point, Quincy, even today, but Quincy Jones calls you and says, "Hey, I need you to come out. We doing something." You get up and you go. Like, unless you just literally cannot get there, you got up and you went. And especially in 1984, you absolutely got.
But it was also during the American Music Awards. They said that everybody was already going to be in town, so it was already like
right. So, but like I said, but the plan to do it was already in motion. They came up. The issue was the logistics of it, because I would say Bruce Springsteen was on tour, so he finished tour like the day before. Somebody else was on the like they just could never get everyone in the same place at the same time. So once they figured out we can do it the night of the AMAs, now you got to play the game of, well, who's coming to the AMAs? So that's how you come up. Like, so there could have been people that they maybe really did want, but they weren't coming to the AMAs. And it's like, we need you to actually be here. So, you know, my good friend Huey Lewis was there. You know, I adore him.
He's very well respected in the Black community. I don't know if he knows that though.
Huey Lewis?
Yeah.
Like I actually wrote down, shout out my nigga Huey Lewis.
He's very respected in the Black community, especially if you are between ages of 35 to 50.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I wouldn't even say 37, 38 to 50.
Yeah, only like closer to 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucks with him. But the top secretness of it, could that happen today? And the answer is
that was going to be my question. I was just going to ask that.
Social media.
No,
they'll leak a link.
It's not even social media, right? So let's say that you do get all the calls out to the people. Yep. With TMZ today, right? They have people waiting at the airport to see who's getting off of the plane. And even if there's no paparazzi, there's somebody at the airport who is about to make that call to tell TMZ or whoever that you like, I don't know. Okay. Like I just saw so-and-so. Wait, I just saw, like when you start seeing too many.
You know what? The only way you can do it is everybody's got to fly on a PJ to somewhere, like together.
Yeah.
Like, you know, somebody's airfield, Jay-Z, Beyonce, whoever got an airfield that's like not known. And hey, we got 2 flights on 2 PJs going out to Wyoming, to Kanye Ranch or whatever. We going out there to do this music. We charter
it.
It's 5 hours. We'll have you back in LA or in 5 hours. And even then, it's probably still
and I'm still, like, you see, I'm shaking my head. The answer is still no, because and I would say NDAs are shit. People don't give a shit about it. People are breaking NDAs. People breaking HIPAA violations just to tell you that someone's at the hospital, right? So the idea of being able to, again, to get all of those, and these are the top names. So the Grammys, right? Everybody just the Grammys right now. You got a nice section of them, and you need them all to leave after this show and hop in a car. Like I think what they had, cars come and get them or something and take them to this location. So again, you got TMZ is already standing outside waiting for you, period, to come outside. People are literally watching your social media account to see who you followed, who you liked, what you did. So you can't move any differently, but you can't move the way that you need to move. There's literally no freedom to be able to get that, to be able to do that in secret. Like everybody's like,
real quick, Scott, I thought about something, Scott.
What?
Real quick. She brought up a point of the people were bringing like secret cars to pick people up. What artist was standing next to somebody else when his car pulled up and thought they was going to get in too? Like, oh, well, where we going? Like, you know, like you wrote Rick James, like Rick James hanging out, and they like, snap, Huey going? That's my boy. I'm just gonna roll with you.
Yep. Let me get
where y'all gonna go? How
much did that happen? Y'all think where somebody was like, hey man, where y'all going? Like,
we just
I'm working with Lionel or something. Oh man, I know that nigga Lionel. I'm on my way. Like what's the address?
Man, not Lionel.
Lionel. And the thing is, they were there all night. They said what 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I want to know how much sleep Lionel Richie got because he just hosted an award show.
Anyway, so he hosted the award show. He swept his categories that night. They said he performed twice. He had been already.
Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it on the SOLC Network. You finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.